The Buddha once compared consciousness to a magic show. It's a trick. It fools the audience into thinking there is a person inside watching, and objects outside being watched. But what if I told you that the only reason this trick works is because you keep falling for the same sleight of hand? In this book, Seeing Through, the Sri Lankan scholar monk Bhikkhu K Ñāṇananda offers a radical guide to dismantling this illusion. He introduces a meditation technique that goes beyond just calming down. It's about a fundamental shift in how we use our attention. He calls it the analogy of the empty well. And if you can't understand this single metaphor, you can't transform your meditation from a struggle for control into a perfect act of letting go. To understand the technique, we first have to understand the trap we are in. Imagine you go to a well to get water. You do three things. First, you lower the bucket and draw the water up. This is adana, taking up. Second, you keep the bucket next to you. You hold it. You drink from it. You use it. This is upādāya, grasping, or holding on. And finally, whatever is left over, you throw away. This is patinassaga, giving up. This holding phase in the middle, that is where the ego lives. That is where we say, this experience is mine. I like this. I want to keep this. We treat our thoughts and sensory experiences like that bucket of water. We want to possess them. But Bhikkhu Ñāṇananda asks, what if your goal wasn't to drink the water, but to empty the well? Visual note: the figure draws the water and immediately pours it out. Draw, pour, draw, pour. The rhythmic cycle. If you want to empty the well, you don't linger. You draw the water up, and you immediately throw it away. You eliminate the middle. You eliminate the holding. There is just the taking up and the giving up. The I who holds the bucket disappears. So, how do we do this in real life? Usually, when you see something, you land on it. You stick to it. You say, that is a beautiful car. By doing that, you create two pegs, the subject me and the object the car. You are holding the bucket. To empty the well, you must accelerate your noting. You refine your attention to what is called open bare awareness. When the eye sees a form, you don't dwell on the details. You note it simply as seeing. When a sound strikes the ear, it is just hearing. You stop the mind from settling. You don't grant the experience object status. You treat every perception like a mirage. You know that if you try to grab a mirage, you get nothing. So you just watch it flash and fade. You stop short at the bare awareness. You can apply this immediately to breath meditation. Most of us breathe to survive. Subconsciously, we inhale to hold on to life. We crave the next breath. That is the survival instinct that is the holding. But the insight meditator changes the perspective. You are not breathing to live. You are breathing to learn the lesson about impermanence. Look at the inhale as the taking up. Look at the exhale as the giving up. Realize that the only reason you breathe in is so you can breathe out. The only reason you take up is to let go. It becomes a circular process of relinquishment. There is no breather inside controlling it. There is just this rhythmic emptying. As the Buddha said, empty this boat, monk. Emptied, it will go lightly. When you practice this not grasping, something amazing happens to the magic show. Usually, we think the I and the form are two real poles, two real pegs in the ground. and we think consciousness is the rope that ties them together. But consciousness is a trick. It's a discrimination between the two. When you stop holding onto the object, when you remove the middles, the two ends lose their meaning. If there is no object to be seen, there is no subject who sees. The subject and the object fall away together. The knots of perception are untied. The magic show is revealed for what it is, the mirage. This brings us to the true meaning of Nibbana. It isn't a magical place you go when you die. The word literally means cooling or extinguishing, like a fire going out. The fire of suffering burns because we feed it the fuel of grasping. So, try this today. Whether you are watching your breath or walking down the street, draw the water, and immediately pour it out. Don't hold the bucket. Don't be the owner of your experience. Be the space where it flows through.